Okay, so my journey with colon cancer continues, and yesterday I had a port installed, and the port is there so that when they administer the chemotherapy that they can do it without having to find a vein every time, so they can just, apparently they can just go in and plug in there and pump it right into a major artery near your heart. So the port, so I'm going to show you what it looks like. So basically they cut a hole in your chest, they cut a couple holes in your neck, and somehow they fish a tube in there into your artery and that, or your vein, and that way they can directly pump the chemotherapy in there. So basically the procedure is they did all that, sewed it all up, and now I'm supposed to not lift anything more than 10 pounds for several days to let that heal up. Then that happened on Friday, and on Monday, which is a couple days from now, they're going to start administering the chemo. And apparently I'll go in for like a 4-hour sit down where they plug me in and start pushing chemotherapy into my body. Then afterwards they're gonna plug in a device to this port. So they said it's about the size of a cell phone, and I'll have to carry that around for 48 hours while it administers more chemo over that 48-hour period. For another 48 hours after that, apparently my bodily fluids will be toxic, so you have to be very careful about getting any bodily fluids on anyone else. All I can tell you about the port is they basically give you an anesthetic and kind of make you a little drowsy, but they do it while you're awake, and it was not a extraordinarily painful or anything procedure. They just did it, done, and now it just feels a little sore, like muscle soreness from working out. And in fact, I did it like 3 workouts in a row, 3 days in a row right before this, so I've got a little soreness from my workouts, which were burpees while I was mowing the lawn, and then my normal legs, back and biceps workout where I did squats, deadlifts, and curls and chin-ups. And then my other workout was chest, shoulders, and triceps, where I did bench press, dips, incline presses, those kinds of things. Nothing real remarkable about the port, nothing extremely painful, and so now we're looking forward to seeing what happens when they start putting in the chemo. Another comment I'd like to make on this video is just the effect that my diagnosis has on the people around me. There is an effect, you know, when you have friends, loved ones that have something like this come up. I'm not sure how other people are feeling about it, but I'm pretty sure that it's a kind of a weird experience for everyone, especially given the fact that I'm as healthy as I am to begin with. It's a surprise to everyone, including myself. For me, I'm looking at this just like I look at every workout that I do. Before I do a workout, I know I'm about to do something difficult, but I'm gonna push through it because I know on the other side of that there's growth, there's improvement, and it's gonna make me feel better after I'm done. Same thing is the way I'm looking at this as I approach this whole cancer thing, is that I know that this is gonna probably be unpleasant, just like a lot of workouts are, but regardless of that, pushing through it so that I can get to the other side where I'm gonna feel better, there's gonna be improvement. I believe it's all going to be worthwhile. So relatively short video this time, but I just wanted you to see what happens. This has been about 30 days since my diagnosis. A lot of testing happened leading up to this. You know, it all happened pretty fast. I was, you know, just about as fast as the guy walking in right after the colonoscopy and saying, well, you have cancer. Pretty quick response to all of that. I'm happy, I'm glad, I'm grateful to be where I'm at, where there's really good care for this sort of thing. I have a surgeon who only deals with this type of surgery that will be conducting the surgery when we get to that stage, and the goal is that they're going to treat me with chemotherapy for a number of weeks, probably about, I'm guessing, about 6 treatments over the course of roughly 2 months, and then they're going to do more testing to see if the tumor has shrunk enough to where they can operate successfully. So that's kind of the process. Say if you've had a diagnosis like this, I hope this is helpful information. Look at it the way I'm looking at it. It's just, don't be negative, down. It's just another bump in the road, and on the other side of the difficulties that life throws at you, you're a better person. You've grown, you've gotten stronger, and that's what I intend to do with this one. So again, if you get value from these videos, please subscribe to the channel and share it with somebody else who needs to hear this information. Thank you.